the shift is happening in this coaching industry. And I have been observing it in a while, and I will not be talking today about what is happening, but I want to talk about why it's happening through the lens of human design, the energetics, and also moving into 2027, the new cycle, and why what is happening now is so on plan in time with this new era, the new cycle that we're entering in. And I'm very happy that you're here. Hello, hi, and welcome. If you're watching this live, say hi in the comments. And I will be talking also about why this is important for you if you are a coach, a mentor, healer, a thought leader, a business owner in this coaching industry context, and what you need to look at now to really harness these massive growth opportunities that are coming next year for your brand and your business. And if you know how to prepare yourself and position yourself on the market in a way that is correct for your design, in your design, then so much amazing things, amazing opportunities are possible. So, hello, let me just look who is here. I have not been, hello, I have not been live in a while. My attention, my focus is very much in the spaces, the amazing spaces that I have created with the stage, my projector, mentorship, and my clients, the HD Club, and now the 12-day GMIS happening over on Telegram. It is a vibe. Like, this is the most spiciest place that I have created. It is so fun. So that's why I was a little bit quiet over here and had just put up some vlogs. But hello. So many are here. I'm very excited. And it is not a surprise that, Mars is now is retrograde, and we have been in a phase of Saturn in Pisces for such a long time. And what I'm observing from my sixth line perspective that I share with you today about the coaching industry, looking down from the rooftop, my possibility view, I want to talk about leadership, yeah, and making impact, and what the coaching industry has been impacted by. And I can do this because I have desire motivation. I'm designed to lead and want to lead, and I understand the difference of leading correctly in design or leading from ego. Absolutely, I felt this. So I want to ask you, this is also a conversation, so please feel free. The comments will never be saved, so no worries. Comment along, share your opinion. What are you observing? What do you feel excited about? What is happening right now? Just want to make a statement. I don't talk about what is happening. I'm talking about why it is happening and why it is necessary, and also why this is a cleanse, a cleanup. And for so many who have been feeling this need for this change so long, and also the things that a lot of people, and me included, we're feeling ahead of time. We're feeling we have concepts, visions, perspective on all the topics that you are an expert in, mostly projectors. We have our system that we are studying, mastering, and sharing with the world, and the client work that you're doing with your clients is ahead of time. And what I feel now is, and that's why I'm on the couch today and a more relaxed vibe, like a lot of things are shifting within me as well. There is such a certainty that now gets affirmed. I always felt that this will be coming and is required, but now it's like just leaning back and letting things happening while fully preparing for the big shift. We have not seen any of that yet. When Saturn goes in Aries things will be popping also on the global stage. So the question is, are you prepared? Is your business built on the principles of the coming cross, the cross of the phoenix, or the sleeping phoenix, or is your business built on the principles of the cross of planning? And this coaching industry is built on the cross of planning. And so most of us have built our business on these principles because we did not know better until then people have brought, like I do, human design into the industry, and there are not many yet who are fully in integrity teaching that coaching and mentoring in a differentiated way. And so what I find is we need to differentiate between the industry that is currently very much under a fire, and people are kind of gaslighting certain things and trying to make it an industry problem, while it is more about looking at who has and how did this industry evolve and what has impacted this industry, which principles have been led to the current situation. I'm really very much sharing this here from the very objective truth of what I see, what I'm looking, what I see ahead is coming, what I know is coming, and I did that already. I stepped out of this old way of running my business this summer and shifted completely my business into my design. And I tell you, this is uncomfortable. It is highly uncomfortable to do everything the exact opposite that anyone else is doing. And I always innovate, I always improve, I study deeper about my design. And I bring this into my business and with my clients in all these spaces. I currently talk a lot about these things in the 12 Days of Genius, which is so refreshing to just share how I built it, what you get to look into when you want to really future-proof your business, because human design is the key to stand out in a very authentic way and run your business, which is highly profitable the more you are running it in your design and in a differentiated way, stepping out of this homogenized, everyone's looking the same, everyone's doing the same things, everyone's running the same marketing strategies. And so what you have to understand and look at in your business and check in with yourself, I want to leave a couple of things here for you. And as I said, I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear your experience, what your opinion is, because I do believe that this industry also needs more people, thought leaders who share their experience, share their perspective without judgment, but taking a stance. And this is, Ra would say it is, Ra said in source material that I'm studying, he says that the era of the manifester is over and the projectors are here to take over. So there's one part with regards to the human design, what that means for each type, and I will share more and talk about this more in the 12 Days of Genius the next day. So it's totally a free experience. You can just join the Telegram group with a link in my bio. It's so fun, but I go deeper in there, not here on the live stream. But what that means, let's go deeper. Let's not look at the types. What does it mean? Are the manifestors now gone? Like, don't they have any impact anymore? Because only manifestors are here to make impact and to lead. I want to look at it through the lens of what are the principles behind the concept of a manifestor and a projector. A manifestor leads and a projector guides. Different, totally different. And so what we're seeing is, okay, I just want to take a moment and to see thank you, Johanna, for joining this conversation. I will, by the way, I really want to open more circles and round tables to bring more people together and open a platform and invite people in to share. And because this is what I currently have in the club and in the 12 Days of Genius, I want to talk about these things. I think it's so important that we kind of exchange thoughts And I want to give a platform and open that conversation. I feel so deeply what you say. I've been following and let me guide by these conventional coaches, and it's so immensely not work with me. So I paused everything for a second to breathe and reflect. Johanna, are you in the group? Are you in the Telegram chat? I'm so happy that you share this. Thank you so much. I would love to invite you to join and continue the conversation there and learn more about your design. And you first, we have to really understand why things have not been working. And I have been part of that way of running business as well. I was doing it, especially in 2021, until I really felt a deep internal resistance and a burnout. Okay, Johanna, you're in it already. And I already shared yesterday, Amy, hello, another projector, amazing. So just to recap, what I'm doing here is I'm talking about the shift in the industry and the massive opportunities for all of us who always felt ahead of time. And I tell you, the time is catching up, and we just need to, in good projector manner, lean back and just wait until everyone else gets it, what we already have been seeing. But, this is my way to express it in a 6-line way. But to be honest, these are massive opportunities, and there is so much benefit for you and your brand and your business to blow up your revenue next year and to gain more clients, because a lot of people will be looking for new coaches next year, and coaches who really help them create the results that they're looking for their problem. Now, everyone here online and watching the replay is an expert in their field. You have amazing gifts and you are designed to do what you're doing best. When you work with your clients, they get transformational experiences. You see them deeply, you empower them. It is really incredible. So now it is, what we have been taught is really a way of running our businesses in a very much generator way, and to initiate our marketing and selling in a very pushy way. And when a projector sells in a way that is not correct, then the mechanics of the aura are off, and projectors then are received penetrating with the aura, which is not nice. No, it's not. And as a projector, you feel invisible, and that sucks. I tell you, I've been there. When you do other things, you tick off the boxes, you do the master classes, you sell and nobody buys, and you feel like, why is everybody watching but nobody's buying? Then there is no recognition, and then a projector is just invisible, and that makes us bitter. So the strategy of this current coaching industry model is a mind model. It's very much mind focused, and that is more a success strategy that leads to, you're getting sour. A projector like, bitter, sour, and generators really get frustrated when there's so much misunderstanding about what we really uniquely mean in a very differentiated way. And when we move into this new cross, and we can feel it now, it's not just that when 2027 hits, suddenly everything changes. You see it slowly, and now it's time to prepare yourself and understand how to readjust, realign, and build, maybe from scratch like I did it, a foundation that you can leap from and build in a sustainable way, where you don't burn out, where it's efficient, and and when you understand what is correct and efficient in your design, no matter which type you are, you save 10 times time, you make 10 times more money, because you know that the things that you're doing is working. And as I said, I deepen the conversation, talk more about what these things are in the design and how it shifted for me, and what you can look into in your design and your business. I share this in the 12-day GMIS Telegram group. You're invited to join, learn more. It's a fun place to be, all the riffs and downloads. And mainly why this is so important for you, and why I have the desire to give you the information, to shift your perspective, to encourage you to do the work now, to assess your business, because look at 2022. Ask yourself, are you where you wanted to be? And not just looking at the results and the money, but also how did it feel? And when we look at what shifted now, what is shifting, and what people are disappointed about and really feeling it for such a long time, it's not an industry problem. It is really just a problem of the evolution and the route that we have been going down, that came from a more manifesting energy of initiating and leader follower principle, and that was more impacted by a couple of people who have been impacting and influencing and gearing this industry. It is not an industry problem. It is just a problem of the way it evolved, and now it is about us not to judge anything or anyone. I am always about looking at a different perspective and evolving out of it. For me as a projector, it is even too much energy and wasted energy to talk about the things. It happened. I see the evolution. It is what it is, like Ra said. That saves me a lot of energy. And like, how can we make it better? What is your contribution to it? How do you want to lead? How do you want to take a stance? Which kind of mentor do you want to be? And what are the skills that really strategically, the skills that you need to lead your business in a better way that is correct for you? There are skills that you can highly, another projector in my projector program, The Stage, yay, she learns that. I teach in there how to market and sell as a projector in a way that is based on your systems that you recognize for your channels. It is highly source-based. So this is one way of understanding yourself better and then bringing that into the business. There needs to be a strategy. We came all from this masculine bro marketing. Then there was this feminine coaching bubble that is now popping, where it's just energetics. And I tell you, it's not about alignment anymore. It is about authenticity and truth. What is true for you? And staying true to yourself. Because what really sells is authenticity. Meaning, even when it means I stand here, and even I did it today. I postponed on today the masterclass, Capitalize, where I teach about the strategy about this, and I postponed it to the 28th and not today because my spleen, my authority said no. So authenticity means leading authentically and doing what is correct for me. And like one of my projector clients said, I trust you. Like when it's correct for you, it's the best for me, because I don't want you to guide me when you're bitter. And I'm like, that's my client. Perfect. We speak design. Then this is a totally different way. And I want to say, it takes maybe a little bit longer. It's maybe not the 10K in 10 days. I mean, come on. This is anyways like all this marketing jargon, right? So it is really, that's when we say the era this manifestors over, the projectors take over, it can cause a little bit of a misunderstanding. And at the same time, yeah, it's true. Because we go into an era where the background energy will be busy, 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 busy. I mean, look at the manifesting generator channel. It will be the background frequency, and we will be in the sixth line in innocence. And now we're in the fear, in the first color energy. Everybody's fear-based. And so what happens with this fear-based frequency now, and we go then into six. What is sixth line? Sixth line is innocence. It's like, I don't care. Desire, motivation, cares, and I want to lead. Like this is different. But sixth line is also, I'm here, I'm authentic, I am myself. I get paid to be myself. And then it's the entire energy. So what is happening right now with people doing all these courses, paying mentors, buying into certain images and imaginations? This is all Pisces energy. Imaginations, doom and gloom of alignment, becoming a match. Well, it's more mechanics. It's only mechanics. So people understand this now, that what is in for me? What actually, what does it mean for me? Have you ever thought this? Like, why is it still not working for me, even though I paid all this money? And that's also a lot of investment trauma that happens. I experience all the time that even the the trust factor to trust a coach to guide you, it's like down here, and this is so sad. So it goes away from just selling alignment to, okay, which leader, which guide, which coach is there really authentic, and also not only claims like big numbers, but also says, yeah, this is what it is. I make mistakes, I stand up, I stand for it, I own it, like I learn, I grow, I get better. My entire year was very much kind of flips upside down. I paid my dues, so I'm like, okay, I can talk about it because I've been there and I go through it every day. But this is what creates true trust. And I have the most amazing clients that went through me with me through all the things, and I am now so strong I can hold them. Because to be honest, it is not a walk in the park to fully deconstruct the business and build it in a way that really works. And I want to tell you this, that it takes time. So you got to choose. Now, as things are not working, there is a better way. Just let this really sink in. And I do believe that you're so much closer to the breakthrough, to whatever next level is, the next client, the next 10K, 20K, 50Ks, or whatever the next thing is. You're so much closer that it just takes a little bit of refinement and a little bit of deeper understanding about yourself, what is correct for you, and then you go and do this in your business. Because making money is not hard when we do it in a very authentic, truthful way, which you can do when you know what to do and what is correct for you. But what most of us have learned, and me included, is to follow a principle that was built and initiated from initiation coaching. I call it initiation coaching, where a mentor, a coach says, you got to do this. And the mentee and coachee says, okay, what should I do? Tell me the how. And then one person says, do this. And this is initiation coaching. And then a lot of generators, when they don't get anything to respond to and just get yelled at or talked at and told what to do, they get frustrated and they disconnect from the sacral. Do you know how many sacral clients I have? I'm like, yeah, what is your sacral telling you? What lights you up? Like, I have no fucking clue what the sacral is. So this whole initiation and leader-follower principle is and concept is crumbling because these systems are crumbling. And we are going into a differentiated guidance system, any modality. And this is why I say it doesn't matter whether you're a manifestor and a projector and you go like, oh, am I outdated now? Am I losing my business? And the projectors go, oh, no, I make money. No, if you don't know about yourself and you don't operate your business in a correct way, you won't make automatically more money. And if you're a sacral, it doesn't mean that you won't get clients anymore. It is about the principle and the energetics behind it, to understand that it is about differentiation, highly personalized approaches. And I see a lot of people in my closer world, the people I work with, the people that I mentor, my clients, my community, you all are already working in such a unique way that is now highly sought after. When these towers come down, and then imagine it's like the skyscrapers, right? The first row is built, it's the old row, the old generation, the first or second generation, let's say it this way, and then they go down, and then who's standing behind them? So are you standing behind them? Is your tower seen? Is your brand visible? Is it a strong brand that really is personalized? Is it integrated in you, that it talks for yourself because you walk your talk, people see it, and when it operates correctly for your mechanics and your design, everything feels so much effortless. And this is what we want. A lot of people have bought into those current concepts, or now outdating or questioned, let's say, questioned concepts by the buzzwords of ease, right? Yes, can I get a yes? Ease, more ease, make more money with more ease, more alignment, effortless. Yes, it's all, there comes, I want to say, there comes an ease when you know what is correct for you. There comes a confidence when you just can say, this is me. There comes a detachment from the outcome when you know that this is not a this is not what I move away from, because this is really correct for my definition, for my profile, for my motivation. You can let go, and then the ease comes in when you stop trying to put yourself in a box that someone else told you you have to do it, because their alignment and their money making comes from that source. And so what I think is a beautiful and amazing possibility for you to set yourself apart and now double down on your message, your the importance of your work, because it's not anymore. The tendency that we had is a false belonging. It was what actually was marketed and promoted is a belonging to a mass, to a group of people. This is cross of planning. It's community. And so there was this marketing and promoting and messaging that you got to belong to us. It is a belonging to the masses. And it was very much sold to the not self. To the not self of feeling not good enough, feeling not seen, feeling excluded, feeling abandoned, pressure selling, scarcity selling, price models that are not ethically sold. And people now don't agree with this anymore, right? Because why? Why is this happening? Can you tell me why? Because the results are not reflecting that. Most of the masses, the mass results, not the top tier, not the marketing week that is used to market those principles. It is the masses don't see the results. They don't feel the results. They don't feel seen. They don't feel heard. They don't feel mentored in a differentiated way, personalized. And this has, yes, a projector has its aura built to guide in that way that we see the other through the not self, right, and plug into the monopole and can guide. This is just the mechanics of the aura, but that doesn't mean that you cannot deeply see your client if you're a manifesting generator. You can, because if you are, and I know you're watching this, that you have this amazing gifts that you're designed for. Now, when we bring that into your brand and make it the strategy work for your differentiation, correct for your mechanics of the aura, then you know what is correct for you, and so much that you think you have to do can fall away, and then the ease comes. And that is complete shift in your aura, your energy, and your money making, because it is really then that the ease comes, but from a way that you know and have clarity what actually works and what not. So the shift comes really from this initiating masses and leader follower principle and selling to the not self and promising a false belonging, inclusivity, to we need differentiation, we need empowerment, we need individualism. This is the next cross is all about the individual. So when we talk about authenticity and being yourself and just making more money by being yourself, and we got to understand who we truly are, because what I witness on this industry is still too much. Also Instagram, social media, they box you into a system so that you feed the system, you feed the algorithm. Yes? And does this feel good to you? I want to hear, does this feel good, or doesn't it feel, I want to be myself, but how do you bring that in your business? And now is the time to do that, because I do believe that people really are looking for the coaches that have deeper connections, more intimacy, opening up more, slowing down, taking time with the clients. I have changed my entire business model. I have changed myself so much that I don't chase any numbers, any end of the month goal anymore. For me, everything is correct for my projector energy, that I guide 5 people maximum in my spaces. I do not run 2 weeks programs anymore. I don't run programs anymore at all, because it's not an integrity for a 5th line, 6th line, that I want to go deep with people. I want to understand them. I am in the business, on the business, looking at their chart. I have Voxer support in all of my spaces. These are 8 weeks, 6 week, 8 weeks mentorships. This is a totally new thing. Now what I'm doing with the Telegram group, where I go in there and riff every day and share my wisdom and share the behind the scenes. I now see coaches marketing that as radios and shows and I don't need this. For me, it's important not about me. I am my own stage. Like I don't need that. But there is my clients that I want to empower. And so, and I know that you want to do that with you too, with your clients too. So there's so much potential and possibility for growth and new clients and really blowing up your revenue, but in a way that is really more effortless and correct for your design. And this is what you got to look at, to be clear what you need to look at in your business so that gets to be adjusted, and what to understand better in your design. And if you want to learn more about this, I invite you into the Telegram group. I talk about these things all day. It's totally free. Just join with the link in my bio. And the last point that I want to say is that whatever you do, ask yourself when you work with a mentor, do you feel empowered to be yourself? Because this is what it's all about. It is not about belonging anymore to any community, or it is really about, do you feel seen by your mentor? Do you feel understood? Do you feel safe to open up? Do you feel also guided in a way that is empowered? I call it away from initiation coaching, this is the manifesto principle, to the projector principle is leading and empowering. It's differentiated guiding. And this is leading the others, but it's more about leading. I lead you back to yourself. I empower you to trust in yourself. I don't give you the answers. I ask questions. Hi, Theta, another projector of mine in the stage. I ask questions. They might be uncomfortable and maybe triggering, yes, but I hold you that, and I don't take it personally. We have the conversation because all of my clients know this is kind of the breakdown of the not self. And when you free yourself from it, it makes so much sense why things have not been working with these other coaches. When I look back, I'm like, yeah, I invested a lot of money and I made a lot of money, but it feels not good. It didn't feel good. It did not feel good. And the thing is, I had to do this experience. I had to make this experience to now feel how it feels and trust this other thing. So my mind says, oh my God, but we don't make the money in that time like we did. Maybe you have these thoughts. You see things crumbling. You see a void. You felt this year was a cleanse, because there are different phases to business growth. And I will talk about these phases in Capitalize, the masterclass. And when you understand which phase you're in, you can trust that process. And when you know how to build this in your design, then you can trust that process. And this is what it's all about, trusting yourself and being empowered in yourself. 2027 is coming. We feel this already. And so this is my encouragement for you, and saying there's so much amazing opportunities next year for you to stand out in the space. I'm so excited for you. You're so much closer. Trust that everything now is preparation. You got to be ready to lead. This is what excites me so much about this. Okay? And if you want to ask me questions if you want to learn more about design and in the business context, join the group. We're going all the way to Christmas, the 12 days of Gmas. It's a vibe in there. I have so much fun. And every day, today I was talking about authority, the golden anchor in your design, and why this matters for you now to really stand out. It is this matters, and there's such a benefit for you, for your brand, and for your revenue. It's amazing. It's really amazing. So thank you so much for watching. I very much hope that planted a seed, shifted your perspective, and join us. We have really a good time there. I would like to continue this conversation. It's a really leadership conversation into this new era. I know you're ready. You feel ready and called to lead. And so the shift is happening. I'm very excited. Have a good night. Bye.